Hello friends, today I'm gonna show you my another idea for another mod, and this time I'm gonna be using this beautiful dial with the hands. I'm not decided yet which one I'm gonna use, the rose gold one or just gold and black. And all of this I'm gonna be putting here. This is my old mod actually. It's been in stock pretty long time already, no one ordered it, so I think gonna modify it again. It is actually really beautiful, but I think for some reason it's not really popular. Maybe because second-hand red here doesn't match much. Not really sure, but anyway, let's do it. So first of all, remove the bracelet. Next step, let's open the case, but make sure you use some protection here. It really helps avoid scratching your case. Actually, I'm not really sure if I should disassemble the whole watch, because I really like this mod. It was made really well, everything aligned perfectly. Feel kind of sad, but let's see. Maybe for this one I will just change hands. Not sure yet. Let me open it and then we will see. The dial looked pretty amazing. I like these colors, but for some reason not popular. Let's try to change it. For the next step, let's stop hands in the same one position, just like this. Then it's really easier to remove the hands. There are many tools for removing the hands. I use this. You can use different one, it doesn't really matter. Done. Okay, so now I will be deciding, should I change the dial to this one or maybe just try to replace the hands. I'll try putting hands first. Let's see how it goes. You know, this is the best part of modifying watch. When something appears during the process and you have new idea and you try it right away. Let's see. It's actually not bad. What do you think? Looks good as well. Not sure. Not sure, but I will try. I will try to use these hands first. If it goes well, I will leave it as it is, and then I'll take another watch and we'll make this dial with this set of hands. I really like the combination here, must be beautiful. Okay, let's go. You know, while cleaning these hands, I thought, why don't I try this set of hands? I'm not sure it's gonna match, but sometimes, you know, sometimes when you don't expect it to match, it turned out to be opposite. Let's see. It is actually pretty cool. Yeah. It looks cool. Okay. You see? I found new set of hands that gonna match this mode. Yes, I will be setting these hands now. See, everything happens really unexpectedly here, and that's what I love the most. So for the hand setting, you have to go all around 24 hours until the date changes. When you notice that the date window is moving now, you have to go really slowly. Okay. Then it means that our hand is on 12. It's midnight right now. And jumped perfectly on the mark. Yes. Okay. Next, of course, use the right tool. It is important for setting hands. And the first time, don't push it too much, as you already know if you watch my videos. And also set the hour hand a little bit ahead of 12 mark. If you want to make it more accurate, of course. If you don't really care when it's gonna change the date, it is not really a big problem. As you can notice, it looks good now. Let's try one more time, see when it changes the date. Already midnight. Okay, like 30 seconds past midnight. Let's see. This is already a good result. I'm happy with it, so I'm gonna push all the way down. Just like that. Then look closer and make sure that the hand is on the post of the movement leveling. Not too high, not too low, should be the same level. And for me, I think I still have to push it a little bit more, even though I use a lot of pressure already, but it seems to be sitting still a little bit too high. Okay, this time is better. Yeah, right now it looks perfect. Take a look. Perfect horizontal line, I love it. And then you have to check from every side, 3, 6, 9, and 12. Because sometimes it may look good on 12, but on 6, the tip of the hand might be too high. And that might interrupt the minute hand. That's why you have to check from every side. Okay, mine looks good already. Now I set it on the marker at 6 o'clock. Try to make it perfectly straight. And after that, the minute hand goes. Use another diameter for the minute hand. As you remember, the first time, don't push it too hard. Right now we just have to check the alignment of hands. As you can see, the hour hand is a little bit high, so around this, around here should be good. So I have to move the minute hand a bit to the right. And push it slightly again. Now it looks much better. Let's see when the date will be changed. Wow, almost perfect. Like 1 minute before midnight. Excellent result. Let's check hands position on 6. Yes, everything looks perfectly aligned. Great. Let's push it all the way down. Yeah, and because of, as you can see, this part of the hand is painted, the diameter, the inner diameter of hand is actually a bit smaller, I think, and it is harder to push it in, but I don't have choice. I have to use more power. I hope I won't break it now. Okay, looks much better. As you can see from the side, perfect horizontal line. Now we repeat the same process over and over. You move hands to around this position and you check from the side. Make sure it is horizontal. Yep. Now you go around 6. You check the same way. And I can notice that in this position, the tip of minute hand is a bit too high. So I have to push it a bit lower. It's really easy to adjust the hands this way, don't be afraid. Okay, I push it a bit too low now. Let's correct it again. Right now it looks perfect. Yeah, just you have to remember, if you're gonna reuse the same hands over and over, then after some time they may become too loose and they won't fit it properly. So keep that in mind. If you like to modify your watch and you use the same hands, one day they may be not good for modification anymore. Okay, so here everything perfect. Now the last second hand goes. For the second hand, you use the smaller diameter tool. I just put it slightly on the top, don't push it yet. Make sure it is really in the center and only then you push it in carefully. Not too much. It doesn't need much pressure. And as you can see, this hand, the second hand, is too low. What you do in this situation? You take any tool with bigger diameter for hands and just lift it up gently. Now check again, still can do a little bit. Don't be afraid, you're not gonna break it, just try to be sensitive here. And here you go, the perfect horizontal line. The hands do not touch each other. And we repeat the same process again. So let's check the minute and second hand on 6 now. And as you can see, the hands are pretty close, but they don't touch each other. In this case, I have to check it more carefully every 7 minutes. Also very close. Let's put it a bit higher. Because of the paint on the hands, on this set of hands, I couldn't set the hour and minute hand low as it's supposed to be, so now these two hands a bit higher and the second hand lower, so it makes it a bit harder to adjust. Yeah, here you go. Perfect. Now let's check at 9. Perfect. From another side, good. And 2 more checks. I know it may be boring, but you have to check it. It is really necessary before you think you finished your mode. Okay, everything looks perfect. And look at this. I think this is really cool combination here. Okay, it is basically ready. Then make sure there is no dust on your dial. On this dial you cannot even see the dust because of the colors, but still have to make sure there is no dust, no dirt or whatever. Okay, it is clean. Now I can remove the crown. Just like that. Yeah, and one more tip. Make sure when you place your movement, no matter what surface you use, of course it should be something soft or the case or the movement holder, but make sure that you put the rotor on the side of balance wheel. Wait, how do I turn it? Don't put it in this way, otherwise you may even touch the balance wheel, which you don't want to do, so always put it on the side to protect it. Okay. This is ready. Let's put it back together. Yeah, and when you push the movement in the case, you better do it from both sides evenly. Just like that. I even saw some comment from one person. He said that he used to push from one side and flip the movement inside the case. That's what you really don't want to do, so yeah, use 2 sides, push from 2 sides evenly. Here you go. Before closing the case, of course, you have to adjust the balance wheel if you want to have more accurate watch. And then, yeah, make sure there is no dust. So take your time, check it carefully, use your clothes for cleaning the watch. Check it. If it's clean, Then you are good to go. You can close the case and be happy with your new mode. Wow, this one looks amazing. I really love the look. Looks great. So right now I will adjust the balance wheel, and it happens that I have another phone right now with me. The way I do it, it is not 100% accurate, I understand that, but it is still better than nothing. I use this app, the watch accuracy meter. It's really easy. So the microphone of the phone is from this side. I place it just over the watch, not too close, and then make sure it's quiet around, and you click start. Okay, there is no reason to wait more. As you can see, I didn't remember I actually already adjusted this watch. -1 second a day, plus minus 1-2 seconds. I think it's a still good result. Bit error 0.3, which is also not bad. Yeah, so I don't need to adjust it anymore. Even after a long time, as you can see, it's still keeping the time. Wow. Well, of course it was in the box, so yeah, it's supposed to keep the time. The next step I will put the gasket here in the silicone to make sure that waterproof still remains the same, still waterproof. Now it's ready to go back in the watch case. Just like that. And if you just started to modify watches, I recommend you to use different tools for different action. For example, right now, when I use for the silicone grease, use another pair of tweezers. You don't want to use the same tweezers as you use for hands, because obviously you're gonna make it dirty. There is a chance. So yeah, use different tools for different purposes. And it's ready to be closed. Carefully try not to move the gasket. When you close the case, sometimes, especially at the beginning when I was modifying, sometimes it happened that the gasket wasn't placed well, and it kind of move on its place and pop out from the back cover. Yeah, so make sure when you close, make sure first it sits properly before you even close, and then while closing, it should feel really smooth without any hard feelings, yeah, without any additional pressure. And then again, use some protection for your watch and close the case properly. Done. Okay, before I show you, I'm gonna put the bracelet first. I want to make that, wow effect when I set all together and can see the final result. Okay, I managed to put the bracelet back, and right now I'm gonna show you the final result. The loom isn't very strong as original SteelDive, but the hands actually really good. Really bright. Yeah, still gonna be visible at night, don't worry. And here the final result. Take a look carefully. Really beautiful combination. I'm happy I tried these hands. You see, never try, never know. And the black parts of hands matches with the bezel insert. Really nice. And hands, actually, they have kind of yellow color loom, so it also matches better with the dial. Unexpectedly. But yeah. So, sapphire glass, ceramic bezel insert with loom, NH35 movement, stainless steel case and the bracelet, SteelDive logo, and of course waterproof. Original was 300 meters, but I'm sure it still remains the same. No worries, can swim, dive with this watch anytime. Especially take a shower. Some people do, yeah, so don't worry about that. And gonna show you how it looks like on my wrist on the rubber strap. Here you go. I thought I have yellow strap, but actually it's already out of stock, so I have only orange to show you now. Here, my wrist is 17 centimeters. By the way, when you order this model, this strap, or at that moment if I have yellow or black, up to you, can be included to your order. Thank you for watching, everybody, and see you in my next videos.